Hi, everyone. This is Kyle again from What Doth Life. Back with a little update. Um, you might remember last week that I wanted to update everyone on how recording is going, and I just thought I'd come back and check in. Um, Two housekeeping things. I did get a better light, so I don't have like crazy red eye anymore. So you're welcome. I don't have to look like a demon. You don't have to deal with looking at a demon. Um, and I'm gonna try and keep this short and sweet because last time I had to divide the video into two parts, which is just a pain. So I got to keep this under 10 minutes. All right, let's get started. Want to start with an apology. Last week, I said a hypothetical person could call my ska band McAsh frauds for not having horns uh, in our band. Turns out this hypothetical person I made up is a real person. His name's Johnny Gifford, and he actually does work for Sabbath TV. Um, but it's crazy because he actually did say those things too. So, like, I'm sorry that I made up this person and it turned out to be real, but I got it right. So I don't feel too bad about it. Um, but we did meet up. You know, we had to get a few beers together and kind of smooth things out. And I did apologize, and I said that on the McAsh record, we're going to have horns. I told you this last week too, but also as a sign of goodwill to him, I'm going to put some horns on the Pilgrims record too, I believe. I haven't run this by the rest of the band. I'm just kind of doing it. Uh, so they could veto it, but I am putting the attempt there. I hope that appeases you, Johnny. Again, I'm sorry. I hope you enjoy the saxophone that I play for you, and it is just for you, no one else. Uh, and you know, to his credit, he also made some concessions. He released some of the McAsh footage that they recorded last spring in their studio, and that's been releasing all this week on their YouTube channel. I think it's Sapa TV. Search for Sapa TV on YouTube, SAPA. It's the Springfield Public Access television. So yeah, check that out. Thankful to Johnny and the rest of the crew at Sapa for releasing that, and not keeping it hostage because some people mildly insult them. Anyway, moving on. Checking my notes here so we can get through this quickly. All right. Did some work on the Pilgrims record this week. Brendan, our bassist, came over last night. Did some overdubs, fixed some flubs that he had, and a lot of the songs. I think I told you already last week. We have 10 songs. We got through 8 of them last night to do overdubs, so that was nice and speedy. Certainly faster than anyone else, which I guess is a credit to how good of a bassist Brendan is, or how terrible the rest of us are at musicians. How many takes we need to do. But yeah, that's coming along nicely. And today, as I promised Johnny, I did throw some saxophone on one of the tracks so far. Still gonna have ideas floating around for the other ones, but I can go ahead and play you a little bit right now, just so you hear what the horns are, and you know, feedback. If you hate this, if you think this is terrible, I'll take it out. You know, this is a back and forth that we're doing here. We're having a conversation. Okay, here we go. This song is called Take One for the Team, and here's some horn parts I put on it. So it's a lot of that, just little accent stuff, little not the whole song. That was also kind of a scratch track too. Uh, if the guys decide that's worth putting on, I will do a better take. But you know, it's what is that? What is that called? Brainstorming. It's audio brainstorming, and I'm not doing the greatest performance because I've never practiced these things before. I'm just doing it on the fly. So uh, the final product will sound better, but that's the basic idea. Let's see what else. More album names for the Pilgrims. Suggestions that came in. I'm going to read you a few of them now. We have The Ballad of Pizzerina Sabaro, Beat the Meatles, All Filler No Killer, Antique Blow Show, Jim Davis, Friend and Father. I actually don't know if Jim Davis is a father. I assume he is. Anyway, he gave birth to Garfield, so he's a father to me. He's a father to all of us. How much joy have you gotten from watching that fat cat hate Mondays and eat lasagna? Actually, we do have a song on this record called Garfield of Dreams. So I don't know, guys. That might be a winner. We might need to call it that. Snosberry Sunday. Sunday, I'm not sure if he meant Sunday like the dessert or Sunday the day. Could be either, I suppose. Dyslexic Body Language. The Dick Cheese Incident, which I guess, string cheese incident, play on that. A lot of these are just changing one letter in a word and calling it a new word or a new name. Country Dan and the Utter Butters. Not Worth the Wait, which is the subtext of this album anyway. It's taking so long, and you get it. Checks, Mix, and Taxes. And Fresh Air with Terry Ew. So that's where we are with that. Keep sending in your album ideas, and we will keep thinking of ones that are worse than those. Yeah. All right. Moving on. Something I didn't get to last week that is recording related. Carton, another band that I'm in, recorded 4 songs at Guilford Sound earlier this week. And Guilford Sound is like the best place on earth in my brain. Dave Snyder, the owner, just a fantastic dude. He's so nice. Loves music. Obviously, I guess you have to be if you own a studio. Well, not necessarily. He's not in it for the money. I'll say that much. He is a lover of music. He allowed us to come down and do some recordings there. Matt Hall, their engineer, was also there. Also a fantastic human being. Super nice guy. Everyone there is wonderful. Can't sing enough praises. And this is me actually being sincere for once. So, sorry. Anyway, Carton was down there, recorded 4 songs over like a long weekend. Well, it ended up being like a week, I think, because the mixes took longer. And then we had it mastered by Jer Koons, who used to work at Future Field Studio up in Burlington. And now I think he has his own studio. But we have these 4 songs. They're done. They're mixed, mastered. We're not really sure how we're going to release them yet. So I don't know. Our options are a 4-song EP, 4 singles, just spread out like over a year or something. Maybe with music videos accompanying them, or save them for a larger album. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? I do have practice tonight with Carton in just like a few hours. So, I'm sure we'll discuss it then as well. But, yeah, if you guys have feedback, suggestions, wishes, let us know. Okay, I think that's it for now. I think this is under 10 minutes. So, yeah. Hope you are having a great week. Thank you for watching and tuning in, and yeah, just have a great weekend. And I will see you. Oh, I will see you if you want to come to a show next Friday, the 17th, at the Underground in Randolph, Vermont. McAsh will be playing without a horn section, but yeah, come see us if you're so inclined. And check us out on What Doth Life Facebook and Instagram pages for all the details of shows and other news. Okay, that's really it. Have a great night.